Hello everyone, it's Amy with Canadian Scrap Sisters, just welcoming you to our new videos. First I'd like to say thank you to everyone for the lovely comments and subscribing and liking us. We're having a lot of fun. And we still have the contest going on for my Mr. Hippo here, so if you think of a name for him, just write it in the comments, and we are doing the draw Saturday, April 25th is when I'm deciding his name. So just to let you know that as well. Once we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to send out a gift, and everyone from around the world is welcome to view our channel and be our friends, but right now we can only mail within Canada. So just so you know that. Alright, we'll put Mr. Hippo aside here. So our challenge this week, we're doing playing cards. So the first one here that I have is this little card dangle person here. I saw this on Pinterest and I thought it was cute, but it's actually quite a work. So I'm going to make one more here just to show you what I did for this guy. It's very hard on the hands if you have arthritis. Oops. So I'm going to pick this queen. So I'm just going to cut, I just need her body roughly half here. Let's grab my ruler. You always lose things when they're just right there. Okay. We're having some sprinter weather. It snowed last night, rained this morning, and now it's snowing again. So it's kind of super wet right now. Hope somebody out there is having lovely weather, doing something nice. Alright, put your knife away. So I'm just going to cut, how did I do this? I'm just going to cut up around just like here, like that. And then we don't need this part here. We're going to go like this. Cut this down. I don't know who originally did this, but I thought it was kind of cute. So now she needs a hat. So we're just going to take, we can just, oh, not that one. Let's see here. Oh, okay, here we go. So I'm just going to make her a hat. Just going to kind of, or a crown, I should say. The queen wears a crown. So I'm just going to adjust it a little bit here. This is not going to be perfect because it's just not. It's just fun. Have fun. Don't be afraid to try new things. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Oops, take our little pieces out here. There we go. And I'm going to glue it right on top like this. So I'm just going to use a little bit of Fabri-Tac here. I put it in here because otherwise I find the bottles comes out in big globs and you don't need that much. And this is just the Sugar Bells icing bottles, but you can, whatever you find is just fine. Just for a thinner line of glue. I bought those at Michael's in the baking section. There we go. Okay, I'll let you do that. I'm going to put this back here. All right, so here we go here. So now we're going to make her some arms. Just cut that like that. And I cut out some hearts and put them on her hands there, but you don't have to do that. You can do whatever you want. It'll be just fine. And she's going to have different colored legs here. Just like that. And like that. Look at her being all mixed matched. So I'm just going to do a hole punch where I want to attach her arms and her legs. Like that. And then it's working great for me today. When I did it the other day, my hole punch was sticking to the cards. So it made it a little bit more difficult. Alright, so we got her legs and her arms, and then we're just going to grab her some little brads. I've got 4 of them here. 2, 3, they're hiding on me. Oh, 3, 4, there we go. So we're all excited. Now we have, as of right now, this moment, we have 65 subscribers. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. So we're looking forward to giving away some good prizes. Can't tell you yet, it's a secret. Oops, there we go. And then you just open up your brad here, like that. And then you stay over there. And this guy goes in here. You could tape the back if you don't want the arms and legs all over the place. Or depending on, because I put a eyelet on her crown so you could hang her up or do something else. But you don't have to do that. I'm not going to do that with this one. I'm just going to show you how I did this. I'm not doing this again because my arthritis in my thumb, it really hurts. I have a hard time doing tiny little things. And I'm ADD and I have very little patience sometimes. So there you go. That's why I'm all over the place. And Nelda's not. Nelda's great. Okay. There we go. So we've got this one here, and you can put what hands or feet or shoes, whatever you like. And then on this one I did the eyelet, and then you could have it hanging, or you could just have one like this tucked in a pocket and then someone can play with it. So that was number 1. And then number 2, I'm going to move this aside here. Sorry for my mess, I'm trying to control it. So number 2, I have these clear cards. I believe I probably bought them on Temu. So, and then this one I'm going to do in red. The other one I did in purple. Get my little lady out here. So I only poked 2 holes for the buttons because it doesn't really need to be super secure. It's just be careful when you're doing this. So that's 1, 2. I'll put him down a bit more. 1. It's very hard plastic. There we go. 2. So I can put this guy away. They're so sharp. You really have to be careful. And then I need a needle. Get some thread here. Did I pick one that won't come out? Oh, there we go. All right. Nothing ever works properly when you want it to, right? Mm-hmm. That's just how it goes. And then I got my needle here. And I have to use one of these. I, for the life of me, could not ever thread a needle on my own like that. Not even when I was younger. Did I get it in? I also did not bring my other glasses. That's okay. Fun. Okay. Just gonna roll that up there. All right, we got a knot. So now we're just gonna go in from the bottom here, and I kind of did it just kind of kitty corner to each other on the instead of a square. Where's the other one? Okay, so there's, oops. It will come through. You got to tie a knot after because it's a little bit bigger than the thread. Nelda's little dog, Lily, is sleeping away. She's got the cutest little snore. All right. Ow, Don't stab yourself. Don't. This is what really happens. Like, you don't really, people edit a lot of stuff out of their videos because it never works perfectly the first time ever. Okay, I think that's good enough here. And then I'm just gonna cut this guy off, and then I'm just gonna tie it on the back. And I like to leave the threads. You don't have to, you can cut them off if you want. But it gives it just a little bit extra. There's my needle. Get ready for the next one. And there's so much you can do. I'm trying to really gear, I mean, anyone can watch this, but for beginners, just do it. It's not scary. And if you're not sure, watch all the YouTube videos. You can find all kinds of wonderful things to do. Yep. All right, we're in business. Find the end here. Where are we? There we go. Trying to get a knot in there. Oh my goodness. If anyone has an easier way to do this, this is how I was taught to roll it. And then there. Oh, no. There, not. Okay. You stay over there, Missy. Okay, so here, at the bottom. And you could do mix match colors. You can do different style buttons. I just did this and thought I'd do two of the same color. Oops. They go through, remember? There we go. Okay.
Those clear cards are really cool.
Yeah, I was like, wow, where's my, there it is, okay. I've got all kinds of sizes of cards and different ones, different styles. And all right, here we go. And then I'm just going to tie a knot on this one. And then I just had these little ladies, these little stickers here. I'm not sure. I think somebody sent them to me. But they're like washi type stickers. Oh, come on, my lady. Here we go. And then just put her down right there. You need to... She's not cooperating with me. I'm not. We're going to have some words here, little lady. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Down. There we go. Whew. All done. Look at that. So you have, this is my second one. You can totally watercolor or paint or whatever you wanted to do with that. I'll just put this stuff away here. And my last card challenge is my favorite. I've never done this before, and I just went with it. So I made a page tab. I took a card and then I just decorated it. So then you just put it on the side of your paper, like so.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've never made one of these before, so we're gonna do that. All right, so I've got my, I'm kind of doing them the same a little bit here. So first thing I did, excuse me please, I folded my card here in half, like so, and then you get your bone folder, just kind of squish it down. And then on the inside here, just grab your little sanding block. You can find them at the dollar store, hardware stores, wherever. I just like to give it a bit of a scratch because it's a shiny coat here. so at least the glue can stick to it. Get a baby wipe here and wipe that off. It's quite dusty. All right. And then I'm going to take just a plain index card, and I do have to trim it down just a smidge here so it fits inside. My cutting knife. There you go. And then you're going to fold him in half. Okay, and then I brought 2 extras, I'm not sure why here. And then I'm just going to ink up these little tickets here with black soot. I have oxide. There we go. 1 ticket and a film strip, another ticket. These tickets are fun to make too if you have the patience and the time. Look at that, patience. Ha ha ha. Wow, word of the day, patience. That's a good word. Some days I don't have that. And I feel like I'm a scatterbrain a lot of the time. Okay, so that's dry here. So now for the inside here, we're going to have 2 just regular paper clips here. I'm going to put 1 on each end here. There. And then I'm going to take my Fabri-Tac glue and glue both sides. Just give it a moment. Takes a little while to get in there. It's so slow. Okay, and then I'm not going to go right to the edge because I don't want the glue to ooze out on the card. On the inside is okay. And then turn it around. Goes back fast but doesn't come out fast. That's so funny. There we go. Just like that. Put you away. And then you're going to put it right in the middle here like that. And then just let it dry a little bit here. Squish it down. Squishy squish. I think I might make more of these. I think that's good idea to do with big cards.
That's fun.
Yeah, there's lots you can do with cards. All right. And then here, I'm going to just use my art glitter glue here. I'm going to glue most of this guy down. I just refilled this bottle. I have the bigger bottle. I cleaned out my tip and everything. Just kind of put it wherever you like here. There you go. And then I'm going to take just a bit of that. And then I'm going to slide that right there. That's good. I think that looks good. And then this guy's going to go on top. And you can do, I mean, you can do this with what? Flowers, with stickers, with, you know, anything you really want to do. I just happen to have my people out, so that's what I did. So then where's he gonna go? He's gonna go like there. Perfect. That was a good pick.
That's cool how their arms and legs will poke out the side.
Yeah, this guy's completely on there, but yeah, the other guy, so he's gonna go like that. Just like so. I really like this one. I'm going to try it with other things too. I think flowers and fairies. Oh, butterflies. I love butterflies. And then I'm just going to do that. Just like so. I'm going to put my pin in my art glitter glue. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so we have our page tab here, and we have our ladies with buttons here, and then we have our funky queens. You can have as a dangle or just like that. There we go. So I hope you like that today, and hopefully we give you some ideas, and thanks for watching us. If you can please like and subscribe, and don't forget we're going to be having an upcoming winner on April 25th for the name of my hippo, as well as whenever we reach 100 subscribers, we'll be sending out some prizes for that. So thank you and have a beautiful day.